I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we gonna get. That's a little money and a trophy and I think they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who is next. They gon' put the boys to rest like I tell them be the bed. I'm ahead of the rest, like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it up like a Tokyo, put the whole team on my shoulders. Oh no, wake these boys up, call me Coco. So fluffy like Coco, so call me Lolo. You don't wanna watch, see I'm feeling cocky. Can't stop me, leave 'em floppy. Face knots, talking all out. You stinky big copies, and I'm chopping down like a rock. I see none of you here can stop me. Sorry, too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm rocky, leave his eyes on glossy. But in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down. Touchdown, touchdown. Never have a touchdown. Touchdown, touchdown. Never have a touchdown. Touchdown, touchdown. We never have a touchdown.
Certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
My crotch.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Come on, bang. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had. Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They go play action now. Roethlisberger going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. It's complete. It's Miller.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Roethlisberger. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it's impossible to see the Raiders and Steelers in Pittsburgh and not think of our namesake, the late, great John Madden, and the Immaculate Reception game, which celebrated its 50th anniversary yesterday. It was December 22nd, 1972. So this game, a nice little nod from the schedule makers, no doubt. And the Raiders have gotten a little bit of revenge in recent years. They've won 4 out of 5 and have a 17-13 all-time advantage in the series.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And the another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner's a former defensive.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. That'll be taken in by Anderson.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
They'll run on first down. It's Jordan. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Porter.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line, out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Washington now brings this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try to get some of those points back.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger. And the pressure gets to him again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Raiders kick over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be caught just inside the 10. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jordan. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 107 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They go play action with Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Second and 10.
Now Roethlisberger. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they get to it with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Roethlisberger will throw. Finding his target, it's Ward. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Got a man, that's Ward. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Roethlisberger. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Now the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Washington now brings this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards.
And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Point after after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Second and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Porter. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Jordan, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Washington now brings this out.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger, escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Washington now brings this out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 37.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Porter.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And some room to roam now. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Steelers, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.